The Public Policy of Crime and Criminal Justice, LP2 presentation, Garbage Can Process. Define and summarize the garbage can and iron triangle policy models. Identify three types of decision maker or actors in garbage can world. First, three are the reformers who try to eliminate the garbage elements. Those reforms in this garbage can world include one board, members, the staff, the process, and the grand jury. The letter offered the typical solution. First, invite all the vendors to bidders conference to work out the criteria. Two, follow all the standard committees, decision rules or procedures. And three, the board and the staff must have mutual trust. The garbage can model is especially true for a public congressional where a chance elements loom a large and determined outcome. Rationality is further driven out the absence of bottom line or specific measures. Of course, and benefits of decision provide us a fatal breeding ground for the political garbage. Important elements of systematic decision. First, they can be used to determine those chances in the decision model which can change the decision outcome. A church's objective of a system analysis is to produce results that are insensitive to what may actually happen. In other words, to discover a system or policy that will be reasonable, effective under any of a future possibility, and therefore a headache against whatever happened. The three key players in Iron Triangle are Executive Bureau, Congressional Committee, and Interest Group. The Executive Bureau are the agencies that deal with the issue on a daily basis. Hence, they are in the best position to create a new policy that has a chance of actually working. In the case of the crime, it's argued the Department of Justice Federal Bureau of Investigation making crime policy make more sense than going with the public will, or what the several news reporter may advocate. The Congressional Committee are those that actually control what bills are considered by the entire Congress, and they are the committee that actually draft the legislation. And third, the interest group is a group that influencing the entire Congress, or because they have a time and they have money and they have a power. That is why they call them interest group. This is the last group. We come to our questions. outcome the policy process of each model, how a crime issue is passed into a law. While sociology and political science scholars characterize drug policy as a type of morality, policy that capture the public attention, much of the sociological literature concentrate on the role of the media or racial and economic tensions between different social groups, where those political science emphasize a competence interest group model to explain policy adoption. Crime and drug often serve as a symbolic policies at the federal level because they are regulated mostly by state and local jurisdiction. However, at the same time, they provide policy direction to state. The policy process is an integral part of how crime is dealt with in the United States at the federal, state, and local level. So there are some problems with the result of those two policies that the book call it the dilemma of the politics. Fillet and Sartre, they also considered the upsurge in crime in the 1960s, which led to increased public concern that resulted in the adoption of the 1968 Comprehensive Law Against Crime and Safe Street. The bill approved by Congress has been established by the Department of Law Enforcement, assistant of the Ministry of Justice, to provide a grant to government planning agencies that will disburse a grant to state agencies and local bodies to deal with the crime problems. How is the garbage can policy process model effective for analyze the federal government response to 9/11 terrorist attack? The garbage can model is perhaps best example by the passage of the U.S. Patriot Act of 2001, passed in the aftermath of the attack on New York City and the Pentagon on September 2011. The U.S. Patriot Act, which actually stands for United and Strengthening America by providing appropriate tools required to intercept and terrorism. After September 11, 2001 attack, Congress was trying to pass law that will ensure that America was safe from a future attack. Thank you very much. This is my references. If you go through them and review them, you will get all information I have. It comes from these sources, and I do appreciate you guys for understanding my presentation. Thank you again.